Without It maple syrup, and I'm here with Marty Wendell of Wendell's Maple and More, and he's going to take me start to finish and show me how maple syrup is made. So Marty, it all starts with a tree, right?
Absolutely. You have to have a tree. That's a natural resource.
And how do we know what tree is going to produce the best maple syrup?
Well, typically trees that are about this size and with a large crown or a lot of branches gives us the sweetest sap.
All right, well, once we have the tree picked out, what's the next step?
Well, we're gonna give it put a little hole in it, and we're ready to go here. So we'll just drill in here about 1.5 inches. This is a spout that we tap into the tree. Nope, and not running today. It's a little too cold. All the sap is down in the roots. Okay, right. You can hang the bucket on, and then put the cover on, keep the rain out. There you go. You're a full-blown sugar maker now.
Right. Now, you mentioned that it's a little too cold for the maple to run right now. Yeah. Is that okay?
This is the kind of weather we need where we get a couple of nice warm days like we had over the weekend, and then it gets cold and we get a little snow. It drives the sap down in, then the next time it gets warm, the sap will come back up through the tree, and we'll get that sap as it runs by the tap.
All right, well, let's pretend it was a warm day. We've collected some maple syrup. Tell me what happens next. Let's go inside. So now, Marty, we have the sap. What comes next?
Next, we go out and collect the sap from hundreds and hundreds of buckets like we looked at. We bring it in here. We run it through our filtering systems. We then let it run into our evaporator. And then what we're doing right now is we're boiling the water. The steam is the water. What's left in the pans, it'll be like the syrup. This is something we made last night. And we run it through filters again. And then we bottle it and package it into different size containers.
And now, there's a lot of different things you can do with the syrup, and you have a table right over here. Why don't we walk to it, and you can kind of give me a rundown of everything that you can do once maple syrup is in its edible form.
Sure. First of all, you would start off with maple syrup. That's your first product that you're going to get. Then the more you boil it and take more of the water out, you can make maple mustard, maple jelly, maple sugar, maple cream, coated peanuts, lollipops. There's a myriad of things, and we'll even have maple cotton candy here over the weekend. Now,
mentioning this weekend, this is a huge weekend for maple houses all over Western New York.
All over Western New York and New York State. This weekend, the 16th and 17th, and then Saturday and Sunday, and the following Saturday and Sunday, there's going to be like roughly 50 different sugar houses people can go to. They can go to, and pretty much everybody has something like this. We'll have hay rides available. Go out in the woods, see the operation, see more buckets, see tubing being used. When they leave here, they'll be able to go home and make maple syrup themselves.
All right, well, thank you so much, Marty, for having me. So if you're feeling a little sappy or you want to satisfy that sweet tooth, Maple Weekend this weekend and next weekend is the perfect time to do that.